Welcome to Critical Health News' weekly video Bright Bite with pharmacist Ben Fuchs. Happy New Year's Eve, Ben.
Happy New Year's Eve to you, my friend. Wishing you a blessed 2016. I can't even believe I'm saying that. 2016.
So it being the eve of this seminal celebration in which people tend to imbibe.
Over imbibe.
Right,
Yes.
exactly. We were going to discuss ways to prevent hangovers. Of course, not drinking is the obvious one. But,
well, if you want to go out and have fun. There's a couple of things you could do. There's a few things you could do. First of all, I like to carry around B vitamins with me, including the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. One of the neatest things about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, as you know, is it's loaded, packed with the B vitamins, and the B vitamins are very important for detoxification, especially vitamin B1, thiamine. In fact, carrying around a little vitamin B1 with you while you're going out drinking can be helpful, in addition to sipping on some Beyond Tangy Tangerine before you go out drinking, after, and even putting a little BTT in your vodka. Did you know you can do that? Make it a little flavored, a little vitamin flavored vodka.
Well, you know, Ben, I actually I should confess that I'm a beer lover and a beer brewer myself.
Okay. Well, you can't put BTT in your beer, probably.
I have done it. I've put a little bit in. Yeah, I gave it a slight orange tin. It tasted fine. It was
no
it
kidding.
Was a good batch. Yeah.
Okay, good deal. I didn't know that. I know you can put it in vodka, and that's another important strategy if you're interested in preventing a hangover. Drink vodka. It doesn't have the particulates. It doesn't have any allergens in it. It doesn't have tannic acid and such things that are in wine. It's clean. In the pharmacy world, we always use vodka when we're interested in making tinctures. Herbal tinctures. We always put the herbs in vodka because vodka's clean. So drinking clean is a good way to prevent a hangover. Not doing mixed drinks, not doing flavored drinks, and not doing sugar drinks. Of course, you got to be careful if you're drinking straight vodka, but you could also dilute it with water. So doing vodka and water is another way that you can enjoy alcoholic beverages and enjoy intoxication without having to worry about a hangover. So B vitamins, thiamine in particular, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, drinking vodka as opposed to whiskey or bourbon or wine or flavored drinks or mixed drinks, putting a little water in your vodka. These are all good strategies. Another thing about a hangover is not really caused by alcohol. A hangover is caused by the breakdown product of alcohol, something called acetaldehyde, which is, as the name implies, similar to formaldehyde. So when they talk about pickling your liver, they're being pretty literal because acetaldehyde and formaldehyde are somewhat similar, and it's acetaldehyde that accounts for much of the symptoms of a hangover. So strategies to speed up the breakdown of alcohol can be helpful. Using things like coenzyme Q10, for example, that can be helpful. That supports the production of one of the body's major detoxification enzymes. Another important supplement that supports detoxification is something called N-acetylcysteine, NAC. So doing NAC and coenzyme Q10 either the day before you plan on going out drinking or that day or when you come home at night or the next day. One of the reasons why people get hungover the next morning is because they're dehydrated. Alcohol is a diuretic, so it causes you not only to lose water, but it also causes you to lose electrolytes in the B complex and vitamin C for that matter. So coming home at night and doing some Beyond Tangy Tangerine before you go to bed if you have the wherewithal to remember, or the next morning doing your Beyond Tangy Tangerine and drinking water to prevent the symptoms of dehydration, and also doing electrolytes. Vegetable juices are also good. One thing you don't want to do, and this is very important, alcohol will cause hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. So we tend to self-medicate after drinking or the next morning with pancakes and with potatoes, hash browns, orange juice, pasta, or potatoes, so, carbohydrate kinds of foods. We're self-medicating because we're low blood sugar, but you got to be very, very careful. Much better way to get energy to get past the hypoglycemia that you get first thing in the morning is to do MCT, medium chain triglycerides, which are found in coconut oil. In fact, even before you go out drinking, a little bit of coconut oil may be helpful, can give you energy and can slow down hypoglycemic symptoms, or reduce hypoglycemic symptoms, I should say. Fatty food, if you eat a fatty meal before you go out drinking, Fats tend to slow up the release of food into the intestine, and it can be a good way to slow down the release of alcohol into the through the stomach into the intestine. Fatty foods and also high protein foods tend to stay in the stomach longer, and if you drink while you have some food in your stomach, some fatty food or some protein foods, you'll find that you are getting intoxicated much more slowly, and that can have a beneficial effect on reducing some of the symptoms of a hangover as well. If you don't want to have anything in your stomach, that's another interesting strategy. Some people like to have a completely empty stomach before they drink. That gives you two advantages. Number one, you get intoxicated much faster, and you don't have to drink as much. And secondly, your body doesn't have a lot of food to process, so it can marshal its resources towards detoxification of the alcohol. It's important to make sure, as fun as alcohol is and as fun as being intoxicated is, alcohol is a poison. And you really want to support your body's ability to process toxins. That means liver, that means reducing any work that the digestive system has to do, working on your liver, doing liver nutrients, vitamin E, essential fatty acids. Another important strategy or helpful strategy can be to build your body's major detoxifier, build the levels of your body's major detoxifier, which is something called glutathione, which you may have heard of. Now, we talked about NAC a few minutes ago. NAC, or NAC, or N-acetylcysteine, that can help you build glutathione. Also, the mineral selenium can be helpful for building glutathione. Likewise with the mineral sulfur in the form of MSM. Then there's the amino acid glutamine, which is the core of the glutathione molecule. And there's another amino acid called glycine, and that can also help you build glutathione. So using glycine supplements, glutamine supplements, N-acetylcysteine supplements in addition to selenium and sulfur. And don't forget about good old vitamin C, the primal panacea, as Thomas Levy has called it. It's good for everything. It's especially important for detoxification. And drinking water is an interesting thing because, yes, drinking water is very important. It will help improve the excretion or speed up the excretion of alcohol. But remember, the more you excrete, the more you're going to lose your nutrients, your water-soluble nutrients. So while drinking water can be helpful, and it can help improve the elimination of alcohol, or speed up the elimination of alcohol, you got to make sure that you're replacing your water-soluble nutrients because you're going to end up in a tired state because of deficiencies of B vitamins, vitamin C, and electrolytes. These water-soluble nutrients that tend to come out in the urine, they're your energy nutrients. And I wonder sometimes how much of a hangover, how much of the symptoms of a hangover are just due to a lack of these nutrients. And you can actually get some of these hangover cures in drugstores, and what you'll find is they're the electrolytes and their B vitamins and their vitamin C. The logic being you're replacing these nutrients, these energizing nutrients that are lost in the urine in response to alcohol's diuretic effect. One more thing, acidosis. Alcohol breaks down into acid. It increases the amount of acid in your blood. There's some various reasons for that, how the body utilizes alcohol. So deep breathing can help alkalinize the blood. Some people like to use Alka-Seltzer. That'll alkalinize the blood. And then minerals will also alkalinize the blood. Potassium especially, and all the electrolytes really, because in addition to alkalinizing the blood, you'll be replacing the electrolytes that are lost in your urine as you respond to the diuretic effects of alcohol. So those are some good strategies for reducing your sugar reducing the likelihood of a hangover. And Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you enjoy your alcoholic beverages or your alcoholic drinks and your alcohol experience, your intoxication, and hope you don't get a hangover. And Happy New Year.